What is up, guys? Welcome back to Newcomb Guitar Lessons. Today I have a super easy beginner song for you called Big Jet Plane by Angus and Julia Stone. This is a great first song in general, but also a great first song if you're trying to sing along with a song. You'll notice there's a capo on the first fret. You can play without the capo, it'll just be a different key. Basically, this just brings it a half step higher than if you played without it, so that's totally fine. There are 4 chords in this song. There are C major, A minor, E minor, and G major. Let's hop into it. Alright guys, first chord in this song is a C major. You'll take your ring finger and place it on the 3rd fret down from the capo on the A string right here. Then you'll place your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string right here. Then you'll place your first finger on the 1st fret of the B string right there. So all together, that sounds like, and you do not want to strum this top low E string, all the other strings. Alright guys, A minor chord, easy chord. You will take your middle finger, place it on the 2nd fret of the D string, right here. Then your ring finger will go right behind that on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then your index finger will go on the 1st fret of the B string. That sounds like this. And you want to start your strum from the A string. Don't play this string, the E string. Alright guys, 3rd chord in this song is an E minor chord. You'll take your middle finger, place it on the 2nd fret of the A string right here. Then you'll place your ring finger on the string right behind it, 2nd fret as well, right here on the D string. Then you'll play all the strings besides this top one right here. Alright guys, last chord in this song is a G major chord. So he plays through the C, A minor, and he does 2 on the E minor, which I mean 2 repetitions of playing through that chord. And then he does C, A minor, E minor, but then he goes to G instead of playing the E minor twice. So we'll go over that more in a second, but to play the G chord, you'll put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string, your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, then your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. So all together that sounds like this. And you'll strum all the strings in this chord. Alright guys, this chord is only played in the bridge. You're totally fine with just playing the verse and chorus. Everyone's going to know what song you're playing if they know the song. And this just adds that extra level of expertise, and it's a beautiful chord. If you like this F major 7 chord and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful chord I've ever heard, check out my video that I will link at the end of this. And it will be to C major 7, D major 7, and E major 7 chords. So without further ado, the F major 7 chord is basically a string down, but it's the same shape as the C major. So you'll take your index finger and place it on the 3rd fret of the D string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and your index finger on the 1st fret of the B string. And on this one, you don't want to play these top 2 strings. Don't play those. This last one can be open, so you strum from the D string where your ring finger is down. Alright guys, I wanted to show you a little trick that'll help you match the sound of this song. He's doing a trick called palm muting, which is basically where you rest your palm at the bottom of these strings right here, like that. And when you strum, it sounds different. So palm off, it's, but if you put your palm on it and strum, you get a muted tone of that. And so the best way to practice that is just put your hands here, And just, you don't have to strum to the song, just do it once, then do twice, then do it 3 times, and get that down, because that's a really important skill. A lot of songs use it, not just rock songs. A lot of folk songs use that, a lot of reggae, so on and so forth. And so when you get pretty good at it, you can go. So you can let on and off with your palm. You just kind of rotate it up, and that'll give you that clean sound again. Alright guys, so for the verse of this song, it's super easy. They just do straight downstrokes and they're 8th notes. So that means 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's 8 notes total, and that makes 1 measure. So they do C major to A minor to E minor, but they do 2 measures of E minor on the first part of the verse. Then they go to C major, A minor, E minor, then G major. And they do that twice. So basically they do the C major, A minor, E minor 2 measures, C major, A minor, E minor, G major, and they do that one more time, then it goes to the chorus. Alright guys, so that sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So remember, C major, A minor, E minor 2 measures, C major, A minor, E minor, G major. Then they do that one more time through both of those, and they go to the chorus. Alright guys, another tip for you. So when you're doing 8th notes, I found it a good practice to tap your foot. So whenever you're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you would tap your foot on the 1. So 1 and tap, 2, up, and tap, 3 and 4 and. So your foot would look like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if you're tapping your foot like that, it's going to help you keep the rhythm and stay on beat with the song. So quick surprise for you guys, if you already learned the verse, then you've learned the chorus, because they're the exact same. The only different part of this whole song is the bridge. So let's get into that. Alright guys, for the bridge he does F major 7, single strum, C major, single strum, and then the same strumming pattern on the E minor as the verse and the chorus. So that sounds like, gonna hold ya, gonna kiss you in mouth. So on the last line of the verse, it kind of builds back up because he's going back into the chorus. So if you want to do that palm muting technique, you could do the first half. Gonna take you for a ride on my big jet plane. So you build back up into that chorus, and that'll make you sound more like the song. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Please comment any suggestions. I make these videos for you guys, and I really hope you can gain something for it. So any suggestions, tips, or requests for next songs, let me know.